YBH.
What's up, y'all? Back at it again with this week's edition, or this month's edition of Shop Talk. Let's get right to it and see what the crew's on. All right, we got some lovely projects in here, all old schools, a little bit of everything. You already know. Right over here, we got Vlad working on the homie Little Arts 56 Bel Air. All right, this one we did a disc brake conversion on, new distributor, booster, new master cylinder, air shocks in the rear, new ignition, halo headlights, a whole list of things. Vlad's been knocking that thing out. Mondo actually did the brakes. Now Vlad's finishing up everything else, cleaning up, rewiring the car. Come peep this little, yeah, peep that. You see that, see that? Yeah, nice little battery mount. Vlad fabbed up right there, all right? So young Austin, AKA long legs, AKA them boots. First off, peep them boots, all right? All right, Austin's over here on the homie Mo, young Mo's 56 Cadillac El Dorado Biarritz, all right? Mondo went ahead and knocked out the full air ride suspension on the chassis side, ride tech, front bag, airlift performance, rear bags. We ended up keeping the leaf springs, put a block in the rear because they didn't want to end up cutting up the frame too much, but we actually got it to where it was a pretty decent height for it to lay down, all right? Real happy with it. Got to find some skirts to cover up the rear tires and we'll be good. Austin's over here right now fabbing up the air management, all right? Dual compressors, 5-gallon tank, airlift, 3P management as always. He's making a nice little aluminum bracket to mount the management on top of the tank. Real seamless, all right? Keep it moving, keep it moving. Mira, mira, mira. Got Nando over here on Pops' 240Z, knocking out the metalwork. As you guys can see, this thing had a gang of rust. The frame rails from front to back completely rusted out. And these cars are notorious for the battery box area to kind of just collect water and rust out the battery box, the frame rail. So Nando's fabricating all the new metal on that thing. We pulled the motor out. So after this, it's gonna be go time on paint, all right? Got a little deadline. His birthday's next month, so hoping to be able to have this thing at least drivable. We'll see what happens, but you know that shit never turns out how it's supposed to. All right? All right, let's go. Huh? Oh, my shit? Oh, oh shit, yeah, man. I forgot about it. I literally forgot she was here. We'll give you a little update progress on the lovely 96. All right, AKA the 8-year project. I'm not sure when the last time you guys seen this, but we got the shoes on it, all right? And this lovely, lovely, yeah. Got to give a shout out to Mayhem Metalworks. They fabbed up the supercharger and intercooler piping on this thing, phenomenal. Me, man, Andrew kind of came up with the concept. I wanted it to be as symmetrical as possible. It got real interesting with the piping. And I love it though, I love it. Once all this is nice and polished out, same thing with the radiator and the intercooler, you'll only be able to peep a little bit from the front. Once the grill's there, you'll just be able to peek that a little bit. And the little pipes down here, nice little peekaboo is what I call. All right, one step closer to being on the streets, okay? And once I'm on the streets, I'm gonna terrorize. It should put out a good about 350 horsepower. That's what I'm aiming for. 350 would be respectable. Blower, yeah. The blower, according to Nurgle, gotta give a shout out to Nurgle at Supercharged Online because he hooked me up with that blower. The blower is excessive. He said it's supposed to handle about 15, but I told him I wanted a respectable 350. So we'll have to just tune it down. Custom fuel cell that Austin fabbed up. Basically, it should be able to hold about 30 gallons. This is for the Impala as well. We had to countersink the fuel pump just to be able to get it to go all the way down. But this, once again, I wanted just that little, what I call peekaboo, all right? So from the ass end, the bumper should sit about right here. So from behind, once this is all nice and polished up, you'll be able to see this from the bumper. From the front, you're gonna see the intercooler piping. From the rear, you're gonna see that tank, and you're gonna know she got some power. 350 horsepower to the fucking wheels, baby. Woo! Oh God, I feel good when I talk about that shit. All right, let's go on. All right, what else? Oh, let's go, shit. Take you for a ride real quick. We got Adrian's IROC Road Ready.
This is Mexico, right?
Puerto Vallarta. All right.
Yeah, that's not good.
Nah.
It's not a cop?
If it is, you better come get that smoke. Woo, boy. Adrian's thing is running, boy, running. So basically, Vlad had to fucking finesse, like I said last time, probably about 10 problems that we had throughout the car. Don't want to put another 150 miles on it.
So how much would, so you put the miles on it, and then what?
And we break the whole fucking thing back down, shave the firewall, paint the firewall, paint the motor. We'll dyno them at the inside. Do some more fucking like insulation because I know you're feeling it right now.
Yeah.
That motherfucking nice, boy! Yeah, I hope Adrian drives it like this. Can't say it don't put a fucking smile on your face.
I have a good smile on my face.
Yeah, no. Well, temperature's at fucking 200 on the motor. So imagine what the engine bay is, and you have that nice little hole right there. Just funneling it straight into you.
It's funneling straight to my balls, right?
Hey, fucking, I always prefer when my balls are toasty. Rather that than cold. Oh, that old man wanted to smoke in the Prius.
That guy's not even racing yet.
Yeah, he did, he blinked.
Gave me-
How much power would you say it's putting down?
I don't know, man. Like, we were hoping for like 550 to 600. The motherfucker's torquey as shit, but we gotta get on the dyno to pretty much dial everything in. Then I actually really want to see the numbers on this one. So once we do the engine bay, put it all back together, we'll take it over, put it on the dyno, see what she does. Oh, Falcon too.
My legs and your legs gonna look the same at the end of this.
Nah, man. I got fucking, one leg is fucking like completely smooth. Me and Austin were trying to mount, oh, what the hell are you doing? Mount some tires the other day. We had to use that old technique. Fucking spray brake fluid throughout the tire and light it. We did that shit and it burnt all the fucking hair on my fucking left leg.
Look, don't you not have hair on you? Was it your leg or your arm?
Me? My arm. I got hair, but it was just a little bit.
No, but it didn't
A little bit.
Did it not grow back?
What?
Which arm was it? Or which leg was it?
What? Oh, it's still, my shit's smooth as fuck. My left leg is baby smooth. Woo! Boy, you feel that? Ah, shit. Thank you for riding Soul Train. Oh my God. Right here, it's fucking hot as shit, homie. Dropping weight by the second. Once again, like always, I would like to thank all of our subscribers, anyone that's followed, anyone that's shared. I appreciate you. Keep subscribing, keep liking, keep putting our name out, you know? All we're doing is trying to build dreams, all right? For those that follow us and been to the LA Auto Show, we will be attending, like I said in the last video, back this year. Custom Garage Hall, front and center, but actually this time we doubled up on our booth. So make sure you come and check out some of the new whips we got over there. And then for everybody asking about part 3 for Blake's OBS. Kind of keep it on the wraps right now. We got a few more things to wrap up with the vehicle to get it to where it's running. Just got the hood because basically we want to finalize all the metal work and have it to where the next video we show you, that thing could possibly be driving, and not, if not, it'll be rolling. So hopefully another couple weeks and we'll have that thing ready. All right, I'm out.